We're back with Andy Friedlander, co-founder of Colliers Monroe and Friedlander.
So what's your tips that you can give us in terms of developing long-term relationships? You've had a partner, his name's been on there for a long time. What is the key to keeping that together?
Communication. I am very fortunate that Don Monroe came into my life when he did. I get very excited about new opportunities and ventures, and I'd bounce in the office and I'd say, Don, look at this. Isn't this great? Isn't this neat? And Don would say, Andy, that's really good. Have you considered, and he'd list about 6 or 8 things. Oh, geez, I never considered that. Doesn't sound so good. So if you have somebody who's a great sounding board and a great partner that you can continuously communicate with, it's very special.
And what do you feel are keys in continuing success in the business community for many decades?
I'm being repetitious, but it's, again, talking to people and being absolutely honest and straight.
Well, have you always been good at talking to people?
No, that's a good point. When I first started in the business, I couldn't talk to anybody. I had to learn. For me, it's something that I had to learn how to do. I couldn't do it. I was embarrassed. I was ashamed. Not ashamed, but I didn't know how to talk to people. And after a while, it became easy. When I was showing space, I understood how to do that. I was showing space, and I'd have to ask somebody for a $1,000 deposit. I mean, I came from nothing. That sounded like a lot of money to me. I didn't know how to do that. So I used to ask for $50,000. And they'd say, what? And only $1,000, or whatever the case may be. But I had to find ways to make it comfortable for myself to be able to work with people.
How did you learn it? Was it just keep doing it?
I think so. And it was fun. It was always fun. The reason that I'm still doing this and I'm still passionate about it is because it's fun.
Did you have a role model or somebody that you kind of would watch and watch how they dealt with people?
I really didn't. But I had a lot of people that were good to me, that put me in a position so I could find a way to succeed. I always had the drive, but I've made lots of mistakes along the way. So it's just a matter of learning. You make a mistake once, you don't do it anymore. So it worked out.
What was one of the things that you learned from your partner?
Patience. And I'm still learning that. He has a tremendous amount of patience and wisdom. I don't have near the wisdom that Don Monroe brings to the table. He's been the most incredible partner in the world.
And then these people that you said have been good to you and they took care of you, can you give us an example of maybe something that they helped you with and how that's changed you?
Well, starting from Chin Ho got me into the real estate. I mean, that's been my life. There's a gentleman on the mainland by the name of Al Swanson. He put me in a position running the prior company that I was with. And I learned so much from him. And that enabled me, running another company, to start our own company. I had the confidence running another company to be able to do that. So it's as I said, it's just been fun the whole way.
Well, if you had to do something besides real estate, what would you be doing?
I'd sing. I can't carry a tune, but I would love to sing.
That's interesting, being that just talking to people got you nervous.
Got me very nervous. Actually, I didn't know how. I had to learn how to talk to people. And today I can talk to the wall. I even think the wall talks back sometimes.
So tell us then some tips or some things that you've learned that maybe other people can use that may be feeling shy or...
Just go out and talk to more people. If you're in a sales position, just find people that you can talk to. Most people want to talk. Most people want to know what you do. I'd prefer to know what you guys do and how you got started than doing what you're doing with me. I'd much prefer to be on the other side of this table. One of the things that's been a lot of fun, and I don't know if you want to get into it, is what's happening in Chinatown. But that's been a real joy for me. The Honolulu Culture and Arts District, the Bethel Street, Nuuanu Hotel Streets, were a war zone for so many years, and everyone had talked about the revitalization, and it never happened. There were two entities down there, Hawaii Theater and Indigo, and nothing else. Other stores would open and close, and they'd fail. And we had an opportunity to make a difference down there, and we just started bringing in the Arts at Mark's Garage, which is a nonprofit, and then a bunch of other venues, the Red Elephant. It's just been terrific. And we've seated them with very low rents to help them get started. And now great restaurants are coming up in the neighborhood, and it's truly exciting. People are coming back. They're finding that it's safe to come down there. Bar 35, I don't know if you've been to Into. Have you found Into yet?
I've seen it.
It's a great store on Hotel Street. I mean, people from all over this island and even from the mainland. It's been featured in Little Village, has been featured in the New York Times twice. Condé Nast magazine has written up Into. I mean, this is a happening place down here, and it's fun to see. And for the state, or rather for the city, it's wonderful because the tax base is increasing. The valuations are going to go up, so it's good for everybody.
Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more on Greater Good Radio.